Yes. On any kind of symmetry.
It's just still Can you bring the bottle back too, please?
And the bottle.
Go on, something else I've got to edit out now.
Okay. Okay. Is that all right? Yeah. Is that all right for you?
Well, thank you very much. Yeah.
Now go 836.
Got to look here, got to look here.
Oh, I'm not sure I thought of that.
Sure. I really needed that. I think my wife's saying, "Is more water?" Okay, bring it to a close. Just get that finished.
Oh, that was wonderful.
And move back to where you were at the start of the exercise. Okay. So, let's debrief this. Can you tell me what happened, please, with you two? What happened? Debrief it. Was there enough trust built to what we were asked to do?
I think the trust came from the eye exercise because we managed to do it without laughing or giggling or anything. It was quite comfortable.
There's no problem at all then.
Okay, so the more confidence you both had in each other, the trust me to move forward a little bit further, so the rest was easier to accomplish because of the amount of trust. Your best friend, if they asked you to do something for them and it was within your power and it was legal, well, sometimes it was not, it was within your power and they really needed it and wanted it. Like, would you drive faster than the speed limit if they really needed you to? Yeah, of course you would. You would do things above and beyond for this person, mainly because of how much you trust them. Yeah. I'm not saying you're not best friends yet, but there was enough there. Okay, were the objectives clear enough?
Yeah.
What were the objectives?
Was to draw out the full path.
Right, full path.
Thomas'
But
journey.
did you trust there was enough time to do that in 1 minute?
Didn't think there would be, but I'm certainly prepared to get about it.
Right, okay. So did you trust this person would be able to draw it all in 1 minute?
Stop and see how far we go in the time.
Okay, was that made clear in the
Probably
objectives?
not, actually.
Would that have been a wise move? If you were asking your team to do stuff you knew was probably unachievable within the short space of time, is that going to build trust in you or lessen trust in you? This is the person who overtaxes me. This is what happens with bosses who ask too much of people. So it's all in here in this one little exercise. Yeah. So what was the motivating factor?
It's beneficial to both of us for another memory jogger.
Okay, so is that why you did it?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, so you thought that as well. There is always a motivating factor. I suggest there's another one in there as well, but might come back, might get someone else to identify that. What did you do?
I went and got a sweet because she threatened to shoot me.
Right.
I actually believed she would shoot me.
Okay, so you've gone for the forfeit mother rather than interesting motivating factor. Now, interesting point though, because some people do this in this exercise. Long term, what's more powerful, rewards or forfeits? Rewards, because fear wears off very quickly. Because people get used to the fear factor, they get used to the amount of adrenaline running in the
Dead, I'll
system.
not be able to do it either.
Same?
If I'm dead, I'll not be able to do it
No,
either.
absolutely not. So you never get anything done. So it's only a one-time effort. Yeah. So, did you trust that this person probably would do that?
Yes.
Well, I suggest that in this context, you probably wouldn't. Yeah. No, you really thought you would. Don't cross. Don't cross. Were the objectives clear enough?
Yes.
What was the objective? To do what?
To go and get a mint from the table.
All right, and bring it back to her.
Yeah.
Okay, did you have to unwrap it at all?
No.
No. Could you get one for yourself?
No.
Well, missed motivating factor there, I would think. But missed opportunity. What was the motivating factor? Discounting the fact that you really thought she was going to kill you, there was a motivating factor. What was it?
I suppose I wanted to please her.
Yeah?
So,
If
help her.
you have trouble deciding what that is, look at the opposite. What would happen if you didn't do it, the pair of you? Yeah, we're all doing this exercise, I asked you to exercise, and you decided you two didn't complete it. How would that feel?
It's that trust thing, you're moving apart again.
Apart from the group, apart from the team, you know? So is it likely that I may not ask you to do something again later? If you didn't succeed this time. Does that happen in teams? Does that happen with your leaders? Who are the leaders you trust most? When you've had a job somewhere, which are the ones that you go back to and ask for help? The ones you build trust and rapport with. So you won't want to know my objectives if you don't trust me. You won't care about my objectives. But if your friend says, hey, I really need something, whoop, what is it? Because the trust's so high. So, and the motivating factor was what? Narrowing it down to one quick sentence. What was the motivating factor? Why did you do it?
Wants to comply with part of the team.
Part of the team. So you wanted, so it looked like a forfeit, but you actually, by doing it, you actually got to feel part of the team. So you got to feel safe and secure and one of the team and bond with the team, all those things.
I think we had a strange situation because looking at that, it's Graham said to me, "Can you go and get the pen?"
Yeah.
I got it back and he said, "If we cheated, is that it?" And it's almost, I thought, well, we better do something else then. And he sent me away to check on the recording on it. It's like we didn't do enough.
Aha!
And
Interesting.
it's,
So you succeeded so quickly that you wondered what else had
Yeah,
to
it's
do.
almost that sort of.
Well, it was a very simple transaction. This whole thing was about, Ian was going to feel good about getting that phone. He's going to feel helped.
So what was the motivating
His
factor?
motivation, I was to feel motivated that he was going to feel good about doing that for me.
Now there we get some accuracy here, because quite often we try and motivate other people by what we believe is the motivating factor. Because you just assumed or thought that he would be motivated just to do it for you, and maybe he was.
I've been staring into his eyes for a minute.
Maybe he was. Why did you do it?
But then, yeah, it was an element of, because he asked me to, so to make you feel happy, I'd go and do it. But the key thing for me was when we came back, it was what you said about the group. It's almost, we haven't done it enough, and the rest of the group is still talking and doing something,
Yeah.
and we're now standing looking at one another. So it's almost like, well, we better go and do something else so that we're doing it properly.
Okay.
And the second thing was a bigger thing, and almost seemed to have more responsibility. Check
Yeah.
that the camera is recording,
Yeah.
the judge just going to get a pen, so that we're actually
Okay.
doing something that is seen to be valuable, rather than just something that was obvious and kind
A
of,
bit of a cheat, yeah.
yeah.
Right, so how do you want your teams to be? Would you like it to work in a team where people got something done quickly, and then look for something else to do? Wouldn't that be a nice thing?
Yeah.
Wouldn't you create teams, and this is what we head towards? This is exactly the same dynamic. Let's try something else. Probably go to lunch. So we're going to lunch a little bit late as well, about 10 past, that's okay. So can I have all the partner Bs outside, please? All the silly Bs?
Sorry, thank you.
We were sort of-
Partner B.
I was trying to.
Just say your microphone's on.
See, I don't often use it.
You're suddenly seeing Ross with that glass of water, it's like everybody feels thirsty. Would you want some? Oh yeah. Who else would like some water?
That'd be great, thank you.
Don't you want a clean glass?
Yes, just one have Irish tea and half this discussion.
Okay.
What makes you think that? Well, it could be they could be standing there saying nothing, thinking they're thinking
They're
something.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
Could you hear anyone?
Yeah.
Okay. So, and can you return to your pairs, please, in a moment? Right? Jubilee, jubilee.